like, fighting through the shit, that'll be where you fuck up at. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure like any nigga that done been like in that situation, you know, like, and then they came out on the other side of it, like they'll let you know, like, giving that shit more life than, we can't do nothing but get that shit life. Like, I could've stepped on that shit off the rip. Like, I could've came where I'm coming right now.
Thank you, baby.
So, just get into it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you had a crazy momentum going, and then you had a moment where it's like you had some issues.
Yeah.
When, if I say the word blackballed, man,
Yeah.
what that mean to you?
DaBaby was blackballed. Like, there's no if, buts, or maybe. He was blackballed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, based on obviously the comments he made, he got blackballed. It's as simple as that. There was a period of time where you couldn't escape DaBaby, bro. Like, the guy was everywhere. He was getting features, he was making hits, he was doing his thing, mad talented, mad work ethic, etc. But when he made those comments in regards to back then around like obviously C19 times, bro, that was it, man. So I'm very curious to see what he perceives that to basically be and what it basically means to him as well.
Shit, that's what I was, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like it faded now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I thugged through it. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Sure.
Like, I'm definitely on the other end of it. And like I say, like, even with it being like 4 years in between, like, I ain't even peeped that until I actually get ready to put the album out and then looked at the date on the album I put out before. I say, damn, it, last album I put out was 2020. I would have been satisfied with my contract and everything. I could have been satisfied with my contract 2024. You get what I'm saying? And been on something completely different, but you know, where I was with it, like, I was out of love with the business and the art form of it and all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I took a step back and kind of really like just reevaluated like what the fuck it was.
What was
it got to be like that for me to do it, so I could step the way I want to step. You know what I'm saying? So I pop up and do a freestyle, and I still come demonstrate and, you know, do shit like that. But I wasn't really on.
And yeah, man, it's one of those ones where, like, to be honest, he's right when he says that, for example, he fucked through it, because at the end of the day, a lot of people would have just literally seen that as a sign to basically just stop and just say give up. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're getting cancelled to that aspect where, you know, you're losing different brand deals, you're losing money, you're losing fee. Like, bro, I think the major thing for me was when Dua Lipa literally said, bro, like, take the remix that I did with my man off, fam. Like, take off Spotify, take off everything, because I don't fuck with that. When that happened, that's when I was like, yeah, the boy, DaBaby, he's cooked. Can't lie.
You know, I ain't on no drop a single, push it for a goddamn, yeah, man, I'm not with all that shit. I like blitz and shit. Like, that's what I like to do, you know what I'm saying?
What was it like fighting through that? Because we spoke about it with Chris Brown, and
yeah,
the way the shit happens, you don't see it. And I'm like, were you able to identify it happening?
I think Chris Brown's been the only person that I can confidently say has actually, like, withstood this test of time when it came to, like, getting blackballed and things like that. Off the top of my head anyways. Because that guy, when the whole Rihanna situation happened, you even got comments up until today where they say, oh, like, you hit girls and da-da-da-da. Even though Rihanna hit him first, but on the opposite aspect, by no means am I ever going to condone a guy hitting a girl. It's just, there's no reason for it. There's no explanation for it. If that happens, I always recommend, bro, just try your best to escape the situation. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no way, there's literally no other way for you to put it, bro. You're going to either go to prison, you're going to be in the wrong, etc., regardless of however she's speaking or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, like, even till today, he's still getting a lot of hate from it. But I'm also very surprised he still gets a lot of support from different artists, different people from the industry, and also from ladies as well. Do you know what I mean? So Chris Brown's the only person to be able to actually withstand the test of times when it comes to actually getting cancelled. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting, man. I'm sorry to pause the video, but hold up. I'm pretty sure you're enjoying the content so far, right? So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit the bell so that it notifies you every single time I drop a video. That helps the channel grow and helps the community grow to the moon. See you guys back in the video.
Dang, like,
You don't see it.
You know-
It's so ill.
yeah, by the time you in that be the, like, fighting through the shit, that'll be where you fuck up at. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure like any nigga that done been like in that situation, you know, like, and then they came out on the other side of it, like, they'll let you know, like, giving that shit more life than we can't do nothing but get that shit life. Like I could have stepped on that shit off the rip. Like I could have came the way I'm coming right now, you know.
How'd you do that?
But I take advice from
Yeah.
over here, and
Got you.
try to play it a certain way. You get what I'm saying? But at the
You
end
got
of
a
the day,
strong
like
personality. You're not
Yeah.
a quitter. You stand your ground. So now you got to fight through a storm of.
But it's about these listeners, so it's like you know, a nigga can't do nothing but hold himself accountable for even, you know, allowing the narratives and the bullshit to become, you know, more consistent and more goddamn more strong-willed than me type shit.
No word. I think he should have definitely like addressed it, but again, what do you kind of do in those type of aspects? You get it, especially when it comes to again that community in particular. I always say the two communities you don't want to mess with is obviously the LGBT community and also the Jewish community, bro. Those are two communities that, fam, if you speak against them, if you say anything against them, etc., especially as an artist and especially as an entertainer or someone within those type of like industries, it's very, very techie, very, very techie, whether you agree or whether you disagree with the lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it be. Like if you know, if you identify some shit as sucker shit and me, like I ain't gonna participate in it. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. I'm gonna let niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all have it. You know what I mean? Cause the ways I handle shit like this or respond to shit like this, it ain't for the business. It ain't for, you get what I'm saying? The industry shit like that. So, you know, nigga gotta, just like everything else, so no matter what business you in, what lane you in, you know, sometimes you gotta take a step back and goddamn, you know, study the climate and shit, see what's going on, then reapproach it.
Do you think with radio it affected you?
Yeah, 100%. Anything, you know, anything this systematic and shit, you know what I'm saying? All that type shit, 100%. Because these people got relationships that they gotta honor and, you know what I'm saying? These people got higher ups, these people got people they gotta answer to. You know, a lot of these niggas, you know, they just doing their job at the end of the day. They gotta, you know, it's self-preservation, that's the law of the land. They got
Facts. At the end of the day, it's business, man. It's business. It's all like, I think one thing that just gets me through when it comes to cutting through the industry and cutting through just life in general, I just say, you know what? It's business, bro. It's business. Like, when it comes to business, you have to kind of detach your emotions from it and just realize that, bro, like, you just have to cut through. You have to cut through and not take anything personal. Just try your best to basically maximize the opportunity that you actually have. And outside of that, just keep on navigating. The people that basically blackballed this guy, I'm pretty sure that some of them didn't think what he did was that deep. Some of them obviously thought it was extremely deep. The people that have the power and the people that have the say-so within obviously the labels and within the industry, they thought it was deep, of course. Hence why he was able to be blackballed. If this was something that was petty, if this was something that could have just been brushed over, then bro would probably still be a very, very massive artist right now. I'm pretty sure he's doing well for himself. Can do a deep dive into what happened after his career and whether he was able to still, you know, sustain himself, etc. We can definitely do that. Comment down below if that's the case. But for the most part, like, it's one of them ones where you just have to charge it and charge it to the game, you know what I mean, and reapproach it from that aspect, man.
I got to make sure that they don't got them end up in the, everybody can't thug it through the shit that I thug through. 98%, you get what I'm saying? Like any nigga that
That's a
would've.
mature way to look at it.
Yo,
though,
Nah, that's
bro.
what it is.
Especially at your
But
age.
other
It take a
niggas-
while to look at it like that, but that's what it is. Like niggas would've went through that shit I went through. Nigga be goddamn somewhere homeless or turned back to the streets, goddamn somewhere doing a bid, somewhere doing this, yeah, doing drugs. Me done killed they goddamn self. Ain't no telling, you get what I'm saying? Me, shit, I still got everything to show for. Still got my head on straight, you get what I'm saying? Still goddamn took care of my kids, every last one of them along the way, so I'm Gucci. Like, I ain't got nothing but more knowledge, more wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And understanding, you know, the shit, how strong I am without.
And that's proper, man, because it just simply means that bro put his money, you know, in the right places before obviously that type of stuff happened. I can only imagine this guy, he raked it in, man. He made a lot of money when he was at the top, obviously doing shows, etc. Doing his thing, right? So I'm happy to hear that he's not like a situation with Kelvin McCall, for example, the whole Chris Brown situation versus him where he made a decent amount of money, but obviously spent in the wrong places, and now he's at a point where, you know, he's broke. Like, he's talented, but broke, you know? And a lot of creatives, me being a creative as well, because we don't take importance in business and take pride in business, we don't stand on business. So our finances are always hurt as a result, especially, you know, in circumstances or extreme circumstances like this, where it was a sudden stop. Like, as soon as that incident happened, It was a sudden stop, bro. Like, before that, you couldn't basically disrupt DaBaby's wave, bro. He was at the top. It was everywhere to be seen. On every feature, he had, like, one of the best comments that we've seen in recent history. But when that happened, that was it, man. Done. Done, dusted, you feel me? So my people, them, let me know what you think in regards to this, etc. I'm happy to see that little bit, I said little baby, what the fuck? I'm happy to see that DaBaby is in a position where he's healthy. He has his mind screwed on. He's come back to the music industry. We'll be missing his music as well. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll make sure to see you guys in the next one. Peace.